Okay. Hello, Money. I am going to show you how to, or at least how I make the chalkboard posters that I have been helping people make. And hopefully you understand my directions. Hopefully they come across clearly. If not, feel free to comment or email me. It's just ksites@gmail.com. And whoops, excuse me. This is day 3 of no pumping, so I'm just a bit full. But again, and I am by no means an expert on this. So if anyone else, I know Rachel does Photoshop a lot. So if she has any suggestions or anything, just feel free to comment or whatever. So here we go. I'm going to try and share my desktop with you now, and this should not take very long. There we go. Okay. What I did was I downloaded a program called Paint.net, and the website is getpaint.net, and you can see that here. Just click the download, follow the instructions, and you're good to go. It's a pretty simple program to follow, and for the chalkboard fonts and the chalkboard background, I just googled chalkboard fonts and chalkboard backgrounds. And so what I will do is I'll show you how we'll try this one, or this one, I like this one. For my computer, I just hit download. All my downloads go down here, which is very nice and convenient. I just click to open, and you want the TTF file, which is the true type font, and just double click to open, and it should, there we go, show you obviously the different sizes, taking a little bit. But all I have to do on my computer is click install. Oh, hold on. You're having a malfunction. There we go. I just have to hit install up there. Oh, it takes a little bit. Oh, there we go. Computer's just a little slow right now. Okay, and then that's it. And I should be able to use this in Word or whatever other program that I want to use it in. And so what I do is I just open the program. I'll just close this real quick. And then I go to File and Open. And then I want to open the background image, which is the black chalkboard background. I just double click. And what I want to do is I want to make it, depending on how big I want it, I need to resize the image. So when you print it, the pixels and the image are clear. And so to find out what numbers to use, I just Googled again. I just did, I guess, just 20 by 30. And so I just copied this right here. So we'll just input it, 6,000 by 9,000. We want 300 DPI or PPI, pixels per inch. That's just what that stands for. And then it comes out down here where I don't have to type in the 20 by 30. So it's going to resize it. And if you can hear that dog in the background, that is my little poodle. She likes to let all the other neighbor dogs know that she is there. Just a minute here. Okay. And you can tell it changed shape a little bit. So what you want to do is you want to add a few layers. And basically what the layers do is they let you manipulate and change each quote-unquote layer of items that you do. So we'll have the background, and then I'm going to add 2 layers. So I just go down here, and you can see when I move my mouse over it, it says add new layer. I'm going to add, there we go. And what I like to do is I like to go to layers, layer properties, and I'm going to rename layer 3 text. So all my text is going to go on. Layer 2, let's see. Okay, layer 2, go to layers and layer properties. I'm going to put symbols. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to a toolbar button and hit key for text. Obviously you can see when I put my mouse over something, a little box pops up to tell what that item is for. So key for text. And some of these fonts I've downloaded before. So this one, and I'm going to make it, resize it, make it rather large. And then let's just pick white. And then, let's see, I cannot remember which one. There we go. And obviously you can see it's still pretty small. So I'm going to come over here and change the size again. And then I can move this. Oh, not sure if it's because I have the program running with the camera that my computer is running slow. So you can see what I did was there's this little box. I can use it to move the item around that I want. So I'm going to keep sizing it up until it gets to where I want it to be. Okay, well I guess 2000 is the highest it'll go. Okay, so I centered it. And since it's not as big as I want it to be, what I could do is I'll go over and just click on the outside somewhere. Come over here, click this box. And please notice again I'm on the symbols layer because I will show you what it's going to be now. So I'm going to select this item here, and then I'm going to move selected pixels. And here I can make it bigger, manipulate it if I want to turn it sideways. I can click here and move it. Make it bigger like this. And if you right click, you can turn it like that. Okay, here, come on. There we go. I'm just going to leave it like that, just for sake of time. Okay. And that's why we have different layers, because if I was on the background layer and I made the square and I wanted to move it, that's what happened. So there we go. Put it back in. Okay. So I'm going to the text layer now. Hit text. Go to my drop down box. I like this one. Probably don't need it 2000. I'll start 800. Pick a color on the color wheel. I like pinks and purples, so we'll do that. And type. name. And Sophia Ann. And right now, you can still change the color. If it's too pink, or if it just kind of looks strange, or what. And then you can still move it. Just move your mouse, left click, and drag it to where you want it to go. Okay. So we'll leave it there for now. I'm just going to do something. I'm just doing these really quick since my computer is moving kind of slow. And then go to the symbols layer because I want to add something on the bottom like a banner. That will go back up to here, and there, and just go through. I don't have them all memorized yet. As to which item is which. So we'll just do this one. Move it. Here. Okay. I like mine white. And then I can come up here. And again, please notice I'm on the symbols layer. So when I go and move it to resize it, I just do that. Then I move it here. And it doesn't affect the text up above. Okay. So that is basically how you do it. And then you can add whatever down here and manipulate items, and then you will have your poster however you want it. And then what I do is I will go up and, okay, back up a little bit. What you can do is I do save as, and I made a folder for everybody. So I'll just go in here and save it. And first I'll save it as a paint.net file, because then if something happens, I want to change it, I can come back and change the item. So I'll just save that here, save as Chalkboard tutorial, and if I click save, it will save. And we're saving, and saving, it's still saving. Thank goodness. Alright, and it is saved. So now you can close this program, open it back up, and open this file, and you'll still be able to manipulate, add, change different items. But if you want to save it as a JPEG to be able to print somewhere, you go to Image, and you go to Flatten first. And what that does is that'll make everything into one image, which you have to do before you can save it as a JPEG. If you don't do this part first, when you try to save it as a JPEG picture file, then it will tell you that you need to flatten the image, and it'll do it for you automatically. And we're still thinking. There we go. See, now you can see there's only one image, which is the background image. So now I can go over here to File. I want to save as. I want to change my file type that I'm saving it as a JPEG. And then you can see it changed the ending right here. And I'll hit save. That's fine. I always save that part as the default. And there we go. And it is saved. So I will close that program and I will go to, I use Walgreens. So go to photos, upload photos, have to log in. Okay, and then you can upload new photos. Okay. There it is. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. We got some allergies here in the amazing great Midwest. Okay, so I want to view my album because I'm done. I don't have any more. Okay, open that. Then I'll go to posters because I want a poster. I want a single image. Create. Okay, I want this. Okay, and right now it has it as 11 by 14. I don't want that size. First, I want it to be portrait, and 20 by 30, and there you go. And if you hold your mouse over it, you can edit, so you can make it closer. There you go, and it'll tell you has reached its maximum zoom. And you can still, add effects if you wanted. If you wanted to change it all to black and white, it will do that for you as well. So, all 5 changes. That should be done. Review, and then add to cart. I just did satin paper, and it came out fine. So I will just add it to the cart. And that is how I do my poster. And I will take it off of this. So there you go. Hopefully that made sense. If you have any questions, like I said, please feel free to comment and I will try to answer them, or anyone else who has experience or has done it. There you go. Thank you very much. I love you all. Bye.